Hi, my name is Aurora Fearnley. I'm the writer and the director. I'll be applying to join the lab. The producer that I've been working with on Tipping Point is Jude Goldry. She won't be joining me on this occasion. She's got quite a few projects just taking off. She's currently working on the tour of Severed Son, her debut as a producer, which is in UK cinemas and has just done its festival run. In terms of where the project's at, so it's an ecological sci-fi thriller, and it's based on based on some of my own experiences of growing up with a researcher, geneticist mother, but also on my own personal experience of growing up with disability and how that can affect the feeling of you buying into that you've inherited something from the previous generation that you have to deal with, which I thought tied in pretty well with the idea of how a lot of people feel about climate change. The project got some BFI funding just a few years back, and that took it from an idea stage to a fully developed treatment with a script consultant, and we're at 20 pages now. I'd really like to get on and write that first draft, but what I loved about the Green Initiative was you're saying all the things that I've been coming across in my research of climate change, which is avoiding tropes, not disasterising things, not turning off audience, but how do you engage with this topic? What angle are you taking and who are you hoping to reach? And making sure that it's truthful. I'm doing a lot of research into the scientists in my story who are using different climate change reversing technologies, trying to help communities survive. But I'd be really fascinated to hear what other people are doing with their ideas, their projects, what stories they're wanting to tell. And I think that might potentially affect the outcome of the third act. And I'd like to go through this process and think it through in a group, do the work before it hits script, because the world has changed since I started writing it, and I'd like to reflect that.